Hello, hello, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and welcome to an episode of Jekyllstein Gray Plays a Bird Story. This game, I'm gonna talk about this again in Finding Paradise. Forgive me, because I'm assuming some people are gonna watch that without watching my series on this. But Finding this game, I have a weird relationship with this game and Finding Paradise because, as I've made clear several times before, To the Moon is one of my all-time favorite games. I have like 34 hours of it logged on Steam. Granted, some of that is from my sister and my grandma playing when I encourage them to. But the point still stands. You know, I play these games a lot. The last time I played this game, I played To the Moon a lot. The last time I played this game was December 9th, 2017. I have only played this game once, and the same thing with Finding Paradise, although obviously I played that a little later because it came out towards the end of that month. I think I know why. I don't remember them being bad, but I also don't remember a lot of them. So we're gonna play Bird Story today, and then we're gonna move on to Finding Paradise at a later date, and then Imposter Factory. Oh, I can't wait! I'm so excited. Anyway, begin. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't even remember this. I love this song. Like, everything, all the music in these games is just, mwah. Like, chef's kiss, so good. Anyway, I will say, and also another interesting, like, thing is that I hadn't played Finding Paradise. This is like a prequel teaser type thing for Finding Paradise. You don't really need to play it to understand the events of Finding Paradise, but it helps. And this game is, I haven't actually played. I haven't played this game after playing Finding Paradise, so I'll probably have a better idea of what's going on here than people did when they figured. Also, this game, unlike To the Moon and Finding Paradise, has very little dialogue. Like, actually, it doesn't have any. Now that I think about it, it's an entirely visual narrative, which they do really well. Yeah. So, honestly, this kind of feels like PT. If Silent Hills had actually come out. Although maybe not. I don't know. I haven't actually played PT because it got taken off the PS Store right after I, like, way before I'd even heard about it. Yeah, so I'm tempted to actually say what's going on here. Again, I don't think you're really supposed to know. But again, I'm going to wait and to talk about that until Finding Paradise. Because my general policy on spoilers is to not say them until I get to the point where they are justified. Anyway, boom. So I got this kid. There's a bunch of birds. They look a lot like the logo and like some of the birds in To the Moon. And he threw a paper airplane. That's it. And also this game is, this game is also very, this game's also like an hour long. So that's gonna be, this is gonna be a one shot. Finding Paradise is actually a little bit longer than To the Moon, I think. So that's probably gonna be a couple of videos. Hey, it's another paper airplane. Paper airplane. Again, any four-syllable word or phrase can be turned into a secret tunnel homage. This game is also way more abstract, like, and metaphorical. Than the other games. Again, a lot of this feels like it's supposed to be mysterious, although again, it makes a lot of sense considering what I know about this character, whose name I'm not even going to say. Probably because I can't remember. This looks a lot like one of the classrooms in Into the Moon. You'll notice the people are all grayed out. Yeah, again, I'm just so tempted to like be like, oh yeah, that is foreshadowing this thing from Finding Paradise. Again, I remember Finding Paradise as being good, but To the Moon was meant a lot to me on a different level than To the Moon meant a lot more to me on because it was the first example of good autistic representation I'd seen in media basically ever. So this game is frickin' snitch. This game is I can't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, again, like those games I remember being good, but like they didn't speak to me on the same level. Jesus Christ, dude. Seriously. One thing that I do, like one thing I kept talking about how I felt like I should be crying in when I was playing To the Moon. One thing that I don't think I really wanted to admit at the time was that I had played it so many times that its emotional effect was kind of wearing off. Yeah, so that kind of sucked, because I loved the way it made me feel, this mix of like sadness and happiness. But I am kind of getting I'm curious as to whether or not I'll actually like cry in this. Although again, I'm not a tear jerker kind of guy. So the teacher's still yelling. Yeah. Jeez, I was always kind of a rule follower. Some would probably say teacher's pet kind of guy in school. Well, in K through 12, grade school. I'm still in school as I'm recording this. But I was never like that kind of. It was more of a just like. It was more just an aspect of my personality rather than I'm gonna snitch on all my classmates. And anyway, yeah. At least that's how I remember it. Maybe I was a snitch. I don't know. I doubt it though. Okay. I remember also seeing that this game had really, mixed reviews on Steam when I played it. Although that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I actually should have checked before I started. Yeah. Heck, this actually kind of feels like something River probably experienced. I know, because River and I share a lot of experiences. I just realized the noises in the background sound like kids on a playground. Even though they're not, like, they're clearly abstracted noises. Alright, let's see what's over here. Interesting. I don't know much else to say. Oh! Yeah, I think this was in Finding Paradise. Okay. Let's see what you have. Oh. Again, there's so many things I want to comment on that I'm not going to comment on because I haven't experienced them yet. Hey, smarts! I was just listening to Kid Gorgeous earlier today, so of course I started thinking about what J.J. Bittenbinder would say of this kid. Ah, there's the classic To the Moon. Everything's spooky sound. I'm just gonna use the mouse and keyboard here. So there's rats. It actually is, I think, really impressive how much this game manages to convey purely visually. Again, part of that is helped by the fact that it's kind of supposed to be mysterious. I can't remember who said this or I'm referring to. Someone said once, like, words are really good. Like language is really good for specific things. Specific names and places and characters and things like that. And then so you can't. That's something that this. But that's something that this game can't do. But again, it's trying to. It's not. It's a teaser or something. So this kid is clearly by himself. I think that page might have literally just been something from Finding Paradise that got blurred out. Boy. It makes me wonder why everyone seems to be okay with this. Like, again, we'll talk about that more when we get to Finding Paradise. So that was someone else's room, clearly. I do love that little, all clear? Alright, jump on the bed. Adults and their furniture. Clearly you're hungry. Makes sense. It's funny. I'm like, I think I know what this person's name is. Like, I'm 99% sure, or 95% sure. I don't know. But I'm not 100%. Again, it's been over 3 years. It's been like 3.5 years almost since I played this game. Which is, again, very strange because To the Moon is, again, one of my all-time favorite games and really stuck with me and played it over and over, and I know it like the back of my hand. Alright, got something to eat, watch some TV, reading. It's a pretty good evening, at least from my point of view. Just gonna rip that up. Oh, jeez. Honestly, this actually feels different. I said the same thing about Amori, but this feels pretty different in the age of... in 2020. I actually had a lot of trouble, getting the recording for this set up. And I don't really know what fixed it. I remember having the same problems with To the Moon too. I think it was just the way they're programmed or something makes it hard for OBS. I do love that it's like the eyes are slowly closing. I remember reading. I think one reason I also remember feeling weird about Finding Paradise, not weird, but just like feeling like Finding Paradise was different. I remember reading an article that said that Finding Paradise made the writer laugh, but didn't make him feel the same way To the Moon did. And I think I kind of went into that, and it's the extra credits did something about it. It was basically the idea is if you have a preconception of a work, you're going to try and justify that preconception. So I looked at all the comedy moments, because it does have comedy moments, because To the Moon had comedy moments, and was like, oh, but looking back, it actually was really emotional. So I don't know, or maybe I was wrong. Maybe it won't affect me the same way. We shall see. It is interesting how this kid's living by himself in a pretty not crappy, but like a pretty run down house, but also like seems to go to a nice school. Like he's wearing nice clothes. I don't know if it's a uniform or not, but yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Imposter Factory. I want answers. I want knowledge. I don't want to forget your book. Alright, now you ready, kid? What's with that? Oh, that's, I feel like that has to be a Zelda reference. Da 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 da. Ba da da da. Oh, I want to do a Skyward Sword HD video. But I'm not. Ah. Wait, I thought that was for the cars. But I'm almost certainly not gonna be able to get a capture card by the time it comes out. One day. Like and subscribe if you want me to get to that point faster. Oh boy, you probably didn't get a lot of sleep recently. Oof. I actually haven't like ever really fallen asleep in class. I take this medicine. I think I talked about this before. I take medicine that helps me stay awake. Actually, I don't drink coffee because of that reason. It used to just be because I was Mormon, but now I don't drink coffee. Just one because it kind of seems gross. I'll refer you to my Night in the Woods videos on that. Yeah, I can't remember which one exactly. Anyway, but also it's just like coffee is it wouldn't, if I'm already taking medicine that helps me stay alert and focused and awake, it's just gonna make it worse. It's gonna make me overactive and hyper or whatever. Okay. Just gonna bunny hop our way across. I actually think this is a good oh, the music is so good. It actually feels kind of nice to hear new songs, but like in the To the Moon style. Again, I just find it funny that I did like 5 different To the Moon videos before I ever did one on the Bird Story or Finding Paradise. So we got a bit of, again, this makes a lot of sense. Again, not gonna spoil too much, but this makes a lot of sense considering the events of Finding Paradise. It's like, back off, Badger. Ooh. I love that. I do like that little touch and the slip. I actually do think, again, because there's no words, I think there's some is the teacher just a jerk? Is the teacher trying to help, like showing concern? Is the teacher doing their best, in a difficult circumstance? There's a lot of interesting overlap there. A lot of interesting I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, wonder if this is a random thought. I kind of want Imposter Factory to have like a 4x or a 16:9 aspect ratio. Huh. Ugh. Go away, shoo. Be gone with you. Aww. Yeah, the whole bit at home. I think I mentioned this during the Amori video, and I don't think I finished my thought. If I did, forgive me, esteemed viewers. That whole bit feels a lot like it feels a lot different now in the quarantine age. Okay, so sometimes with these games, I have a hard time deciding not deciding, figuring out whether or not this is a cutscene or not. Oh no! I just had the Black Knight's laugh flash in my head, and now I'm thinking about how I need to finish my series on Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows, and also do a King of Cards series. Yeah. Alright. Ah, jeez. It's like we're in Entmoot. And I can't remember what the forest where they meet the Ents is called in Lord of the Rings. Sorry, but it's funny. All my cousins, well, not all my cousins. A lot of my cousins, a lot of the ones that hang out with, are very are huge loader geeks, and they probably know, but I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I got nothing. I'm thinking about looking it up. Maybe I will, but bit of a seamless transition between chapters. So the vet seems to be closed. I actually the minor spoilers, I guess. The vet actually comes back later, like is a plot point. So I actually thought it was gonna go somewhere that it wasn't, but anyway. Again, I have vague memories of specific moments of this game. I guess I have played this. I did play this after I played Axiom Verge, I think. No, but I finished Axiom Verge in 2017. Actually, right before I actually finished Axiom Verge right before I actually finished... Oh, no pets, yeah. I actually finished Axiom Verge before this game, but I think I started it several times afterwards. Because I have it on multiple platforms. You're not gonna snitch, are you? I like that little reversal of fortunes. You want my bird? Go get it. Street smarts. The bird looks a lot like the image of like the chick, the baby chick poking its head out of an egg, that you see a lot of times at Easter. Where it's wearing the top of the egg like a hat or something. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Probably gonna be late to class. This game's actually longer. I think it's like an hour and a half is how long it took me to beat it the first time. And also I got late. Sorry, because I was trying to figure out what the hell to do here. What am I? There we go. I thought I had to go over here and then activate the lights. In some ways, I feel like this is an interesting comparison to the Mirror Light. The Mirror, not as Trevor would say it. But because they're both kind of mysterious. I don't know. Not really, though. I mean, this game feels much more like To the Moon than... The Mirror Light was a very interesting experience. Yeah. Alright, doesn't look like that's gonna go anywhere. Dang, it's hard for me to believe the semester's almost over. the end of the semester always brings about, a ton of different stresses. You got to plan for the next semester. In my case, I'm having to look for housing. Then there's all the problem with me, I shouldn't say the problem with me. The problem with the way it works for me in a lot of ways is like I get, all this different stresses, piled up. And then my brain shuts down. It's like overload, emergency shutdown. Go play the Elder Scrolls. But it's funny because I'm thinking about it, but I don't feel as stressed when I'm playing this game. Let's see. I actually am interested in why I'm doing a mix of the cursor and the arrow keys in this game, where I pretty much always use the cursor into the moon. Let's see. One other interesting thing is the RPG Maker stigma. I guess I should probably talk about that. It's funny because all my favorite games were like made in RPG Maker. Well, not all my favorite games. To the Moon, my favorite game, and also some other really good games that I think were that were in that same mold and universe or whatever. Also used RPG Maker, and yet I still have to be convinced to to get over that the RPG Maker stigma. Anyway, I'm super tempted to press tab to see what I can interact with CRPG style. I can't. I feel like I remember. Oh, here we go. Did I not? Was the arrow not there before? I probably just didn't notice it. Okay, here we go. So this is like a bowl or something. Kind of weird how he has a water bowl. In this. Sorry, kind of weird how he has a water bowl in this house. Is that a bowl? I don't know what exactly that's supposed to be. But considering that there aren't pets allowed or whatever, and I'm assuming he doesn't drink out of a bowl. I hope not. Oh, okay, so this is a cutscene. Let's see. Alright, there should be some bread in here. Oh, I love that the cute little smile expression. It's interesting how many, To the Moon came out in 2010, 2011, and Finding Paradise came out. There was 7 years between that game and Finding Paradise. I'm actually wondering as to why that is. Because dang, because dang, that feels like there must have been some development troubles or something. Also this game came out. I mean, heck, Imposter Factory, it was supposed to come out at the end of last year, the end of 2020. And as of this recording, still isn't out yet. But I'm so excited. And I get it, sometimes you gotta wait and let a game, finish. Sometimes you gotta let yourself, you know what I mean. Sometimes you have to delay a game so you can finish it right. Also, the To the Moon sequel feels like the perfect end to, because it came out really close to the end of 2020. 2017. Which really feels like a nice capstone to that year in gaming, because holy crap. Sometimes I just think about this randomly. I'm like, with that year we got Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. I can't even think of all the other ones. It was a great year for gaming. I'm sure. Persona 5, I want to say, but I haven't played that. Et cetera, et cetera. All right. So is this the middle of the night? Let's see. The clock hands seem to say that it's probably like 3 in the morning. Oh, this is interesting. Again, considering if you this is interesting if you've played. I just remembered an aspect of Finding Paradise that I never really realized. So one of the wings is broken. It looks like. Interesting. Yeah, I really need to play Finding Paradise again. This is actually kind of getting me in the mood for it. Ring, 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 ring. All right, walk out. What? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Okay. I completely forgot about this. Again, there's a lot of stuff here that pretty sure are not literally happening. Or if they are, that was an incredibly dangerous thing to do. I was pressing the space bar. I wanted to see if I could bunny hop now, but apparently not. Here, let's pull out the old cursor again. Let's take a cursory glance at the cursor. Alright. Hello. Oh, I should have said, hello there. Hello there. The nurse. General Kenobi. Anyway. Take that. And have to click on this? Have to click on her, I guess. Okay. Grab that. Give that to her. Again, sometimes I wish this game would let me like press tab or whatever to see what I could interact with. But that was like what, 10 seconds of confusion. Yeah, not a big deal. Alrighty. Okay. So I think that's supposed to mean leave the bird at the vet. Oh yeah, my family, I should probably mention it. My family actually got a new dog recently. A little 12-week puppy named Mushroom. which is I never thought would be a good name for a dog, but I think it is a good name for a dog. He doesn't want to be alone. Gee, I mean, this kid's childhood makes mine look like I was a social butterfly. Holy crap. Again, I think this spot is like just straight out of Finding Paradise. Yay! I don't know why I said yay there. Yay, alarm clocks, my mortal enemy. Aww. It's a very cute bird. Okay, what are they teaching here? Because earlier there was a math diagram with a cat or something. Are they teaching like animal biology? Or are they teaching are they using animals as a way to make the method more engaging to the students? Wait, is his arm in a splint? Hey, this is like the carnival from To the Moon. I really do. That part always gets me. I mean, I feel like that sounded more mocking than I was intending it to. Again, this is really interesting considering what I know about this character from Finding Paradise. Hello. And so he spoke, that Lord of a bird story. Here we go, you can spacebar again. Spacebar! Indent spacebar! Heh, I win. Wait, it wasn't a competition? I guess both people were trying to get that certain that score, that high score or whatever. There we go. Good birdie. Huh. That I'm actually okay. Show and tell, like that. Literally show and tell. That actually is an interesting one because I'm not sure whether that's supposed to be. You know, obviously in real life that would probably be physically impossible, but you know, it's believable enough that I'm not sure whether the bird floating on the paper airplane was his imagination or not. Do I leave? I guess. It actually kind of captures the idea of a montage, you know, that kind of film like surreality and bending of time and space. But also it's kind of not that because again, well, character stuff anyway. Duckies. Ooh, ducklings! Too old to be a duck. Quack, quack. Good thing it didn't end up like Joey. Too soon? So now he's popular because of the bird. Okay. Aww. Whee! Okay, this feels like an homage to the moon. I'm probably gonna need to mark this as To the Moon spoilers. I mean, then again, the game has been out for 10 plus years. Or yeah, 10. Yeah, about 10 years at least. Jeez, that's crazy to think about. Yeah, I saw the HBO notification for the Game of Thrones, Iron Anniversary or whatever, and I was like, "Geez, that show's 10 years old. That's weird." Especially because I didn't watch it until after. Well, then I started watching it when season 8 was premiering. I wasn't allowed to watch it for the longest time. Right, brot. We need the brot. Alright. I think I know where the kid got the money for the bread, but I'm not sure. I wonder if that'll turn up in Imposter Factory. I'm also curious as to where the idea for basically using this ghostly spectral form to guide the player came from. I'm actually curious as to how long exactly, how long of a time frame this takes place in. So there's another bird. Huh. I'm actually curious as to what the impetus for this game was. Was it just we need to tide people over until Imposter Factory because it's gonna be a while before it comes out? Because I think that's a valid reason, for releasing this. It does seem like they reused a lot of assets that they had probably made for Imposter Factory. Although again, I can't remember. Sorry, not Imposter Factory. Finding Paradise. I'm not sure though. Alrighty. Why am I need to play Majora's Mask. I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now. Heck, I actually wasn't planning on doing a Finding Paradise video anytime soon. You could say I was also being this will tide people over if they were waiting for me to see that. But while I'm playing this, I'm I actually do really want to go and play Finding Paradise now. We'll see, I guess. We'll see if that lasts. Steam viewers. Thank you, Birdie. Again, this is one of those scenes where it's like, it's ambiguous how real it is, you know. Dang. Because if this is real, that is some impressive dedication there. Again, I do like how you can kind of arrange these scenes on a gradient of like, definitely happened, definitely didn't happen literally, and then there's an in-between area. It kind of feels like that scene in where Eva is sitting down and just thinking about River. Oh, I need to do something on the minisodes, which I haven't even played at all. Man, I really should do that. I completely forgot about those. I probably should have actually done a video on those first. Ah, well. Maybe I will do one about those and they'll come out first. I'll release them first. Who knows? Okay. Again, this is, this is, obviously like a fantasy on his part, but it's also, worth, I'm also not sure whether, whether did he just imagine building the airplane too, or did he build the airplane and then imagine himself flying over what looks a lot like the Rockies, to be honest. I don't know. I have a vague memory of feeling frustrated at this part, but I can't remember why, and I don't know if that's actually... If that memory is actually... Again, like, memories can sometimes just literally be created by your mind out of nothing. Could just be my feelings of frustration, I guess. Yeah... I'm not sure what exactly I want to do here. Holy crap, I think this looks a lot like the Rockies. So... Oh, this, yeah. There we go. Floating island over the Rockies. NBD, NBD. Huh. Alright, we gotta find 5 of those, apparently. Are we able to go to the next area now? Let's find out. Looks like it. I'm actually curious as to how I would love to see a boundary break video about these games, because yeah, I would love to see that, because I'm not sure I'm not sure how this looks like the Caribbean or something. Heck, maybe Dubai, considering how the island looks. Also, I'm vaguely remembering a part of Finding Paradise. Yeah. So there goes another one. Why are all the musics in the song pure gold? Okay, this looks like outer space. This actually kind of reminds me of that Calvin and Hobbes comic. One of my favorites. Maybe actually my favorite. The one where he... I don't know how to describe it. The one where it's honestly like not even very funny, but it's just kind of sad, but in a good way. Like it's the one where he's like, if you've read it, it's the Kazam one, where he goes and all his parents yell at him for being loud while he's using his imagination, and then he goes up to his room and turns the whole planet, like the whole world, into this like lonely planet, and then looks out over it, and it's like, yeah. Anyway, this also kind of reminds me of that kid's book, Are You My Mother? I want to say, yeah, I don't know. This looks straight up like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. I still need to watch. There's still actually a lot of Studio Ghibli movies I haven't watched. I'm trying to think of which ones in particular. I've seen Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Nausicaa. That might actually be it. I haven't seen Howl's Moving Castle or Castle in the Sky or Porco Rosso or Kiki's Delivery Service. Obviously, all this is as of this recording, etc., etc. So it doesn't look like there's a home for the bird, unfortunately. Alright, well they go back in defeat. Or failure or whatever. They go back disappointed in some way or another. Now I just keep thinking, like, I really should do a video on the To the Moon minisodes. Heck, I probably should have done one last December as like a Christmas special. Oh well. Ah, jeez. So did the nurse, like... Okay. Okay. Again, there's this ambiguity there, because I was like, did the nurse break into his house? Not the nurse, the vet. I think that's the right word. Ornithologist, maybe? I don't know. I think I remember how the story ends, and it's a pretty, like, it honestly feels pretty standard. If it works. But again, it isn't the end of this kid's story. This is actually this is like a tiny facet of it. Let's see. It is interesting how I'm like remembering Finding Paradise more the more I play this game. Because I didn't remember a lot of it. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? And also, let's, So yeah, looks like we're getting pretty close to the end here, esteemed viewers. So we left the bird at home, it looks like. Just gonna use my handy dandy mouse. Back to the old classroom. Where is everybody? Oh. Yeah, this is... Oh boy, this twangy, like, folksy music banjo music is weird. Because it feels... I'm actually not sure if it feels weird, but it kind of feels intentionally weird. Because, like, this is an emotionally, like, this is actually something really serious for this kid. But it might not be the same to the adults. Like, to them, this might be this song might be the way they're imagining it. Okay, Mario reference. Now he's seeing himself. Ah! It's Jekyll and Hyde. You didn't tell me this was going to be a Jekyll and Hyde story. My brain's telling me that's because I couldn't remember it. Because it didn't remember. Is that, like, supposed to be a manifestation of his guilt for not, like, returning the bird? I don't know. Tick tock, tick tock, etc., etc. The Lord of a Blurred Story. But now the rain, etc., etc. The music in this game is just so freaking good, esteemed viewers. It is so freaking good. You know what you gotta do, kid. Oh man, you were already awake. Interesting. It's always a weird feeling to be awake and have your alarm go off. It's happened to me a couple times. Saying take an umbrella, I think. Aww. Walking. Interesting. So it looks like the crosswalk is broken. And I can't jump into puddles, which is interesting. Because every other time there's been puddles, you could jump in them. Oh man, that's a weird slowdown. So yeah, it seems like this is going to be, from memory, it seems like this is going to be a pretty classic, you know, if you love your animal, let it go type thing. No way to go but forward. This kind of reminds me of the schoolyard where everything's all messed up into the moon, and you see the different character. Yeah, I don't know. Aww. So now Mr. Hyde's coming now again. Actually, if this obviously I don't think this is supposed to be an allusion to Jekyll and Hyde, but if it is, I do actually like this. He's like I do like this, like the fact that he can't. If this is supposed to be an allusion to Jekyll and an allusion to Jekyll and Hyde, it's actually a pretty good one because again, Hyde. I've said it before. I said it again. Hyde isn't actually Hyde isn't actually an Hyde is a factor of Jekyll. It's a persona of Jekyll, not a different person. He's back to his normal self. Again, there's this ambiguity. How, like, he apparently got away from them, but I seriously doubt that he did that on a giant paper airplane. although I'm assuming one of the people there was a teacher, and if this is a metaphor, I think this is going to be a Kobayashi Maru level, no-win scenario. House of Cards falling down, all that good stuff. But the what was I gonna say? We're quoting stuff, Matrix, or referencing things. The Matrix comes to mind with that the slow motion falling apart. This what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I do like that it's a paper airplane that he uses to get away from the teacher. I actually wonder if we'll see this stuff and events from this game in Finding Paradise. I can't remember. I remember one allusion to this game, but I actually don't remember it being super consequential. It was just the one paper. I also like how they kind of give you the sense that this isn't just like a kid who doesn't want to let go of this bet. Like this is like the only friend this kid has. Like this kid is devastatingly alone. Oh, he fell? Did he fall, it looks like? Let's see. Where's the bird and where's his backpack? Oh, there's the backpack. Oh. It was inevitable, but it's still really sad. I guess it wasn't inevitable, but you know what I mean to some viewers, probably. Well, hey, it looks like people still like him. That's good. Was that him getting off suddenly and the person being, like, mad? Or was that, like, them both being done and the kid's like, hey, thanks, bye. They're all saying hi. This game actually, again, does a lot with only visuals, which is, again, really impressive. Especially considering this is, like, again, made in RPG Maker. It turns out you can make something cool regardless of the tools involved. A lesson that I still have to internalize emotionally. Still one paper left? Entmoot. This is getting to me, esteemed viewers. Again, I actually, I love tearjerkers and I love feeling sad, but I very rarely cry in these types of games. I did a whole video processing my insecurities about it. Oh, hey, it looks like the beginning of the game. That walking backwards thing was really interesting. I'm not sure what exactly it's supposed to mean, but it's pretty cool. I don't have much else to say, esteemed viewers. I'm curious as to what all those notes say. Probably find out in the future, esteemed viewers. Aww. I don't honestly. I have much to say. It's montage showing the passing of time. This is the title screen, isn't it? I do like how, even though this is a teaser, it kind of tells a cohesive story. It doesn't just, it's not just like, and to make the game make sense, here's check out this game that's coming in 3 years. I think this game came out, sorry, 2014. Oh, I'm a little trooping down. I actually do have I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Oh, I think I remember. looks like they made a friend and all that. There's actually, I just realized, a support conversation in Fire Emblem Awakening that's basically this story, although not as heartfelt. I actually kind of like how they have these little QuickTime event things that make it, make you a bit more grounded in the character's actions. Aww. What does it say? Does it say anything? Just the fact that, I mean, the paper, the bird bringing back the paper airplane's enough. Aww. Again, I also like how you have to be the one to let it go. Aww. Were those people involved in To the Moon? I can't remember. I don't think so. I haven't even heard of most of those graphical resources. Oh, this game is so good. I love this game, Steam viewers. Anything Freebird Games does is just, I like it. Well, what's it called? The Mirror Light was good, and interesting. I'm glad I played it, but it didn't. It's not like I don't love it. It's not my heart's not feeling with love for it like it is for other games. Freebird Francais. Do they have like a French version? I don't know. Yeah. So, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, of course, we gotta have the post-credits stinger. Is he gonna throw it? He's not gonna throw it. Interesting. Life goes on. There we go. Finding Paradise. I'm actually not sure. Was this sold as a prequel to the next To the Moon game? Coming one day. Again, I played this like right before this game. Right before Finding... I think I knew that Finding Paradise was about to come out. So that'll be... I'm just gonna, do the outro here. Thank you for watching, esteemed viewers. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have something to say, let me know in the comments. Twitter, Letterboxd, and Nexus.gg. Links in the description down below. Subscribing to the bell if you want to be notified when I do my other, videos. And share the video with anybody you think would like it. Alright, esteemed viewers, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.